U.S. Air Force has received its first operational F-15EX Eagle II fighter jet, signaling a new era of combat air power. This delivery follows 6 previous aircraft, which were used for operational trials. Arrival at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida was delayed for nearly a year due to production issues. The U.S. Air Force has received its first operational F-15EX Eagle II fighter jet, signaling a new era of combat air power. This delivery follows 6 previous aircraft, which were used for operational trials. Arrival at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida was delayed for nearly a year due to production issues. The Air Force plans to purchase 98 F-15EX jets, with a potential increase to 122 jets under a congressional proposal. The F-15EX, a 4.5 generation fighter, has a speed of Mach 2.5, can carry up to 30,000 pounds of ordnance, and is equipped with advanced sensors to enhance combat capabilities. Here comes the F-15EX Eagle II. What do you need to know? The first operational F-15EX Eagle II fighter jet is in the hands of the U.S. Air Force, heralding a new era of combat air power. While this is the 7th aircraft Boeing has delivered to the Air Force, it is the first to be operational, as the previous aircraft were used for operational trials. First operational F-15EX Eagle II. Last week, the first operational F-15EX Eagle II aircraft arrived at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. Boeing, the manufacturer, hopes to deliver additional aircraft soon. However, this initial delivery was delayed for nearly a year after several problems with the aircraft's production. Process changes resulted in quality deficiencies, including improperly installed pipes and cables that required time-consuming rework. Lessons learned and corrective actions are being implemented on the production line so that they will not be a future issue on future F-15EX deliveries, the Air Force said of the delay. But the complexity of the system work relative to what we've done in the past is a challenge, said Mark Sears, Vice President of Boeing Fighters. Those two things, the influx of new work and the challenge of installing the system, create a learning curve for the teams building the new airframe. Initially, the Pentagon planned a purchase order of 144 F-15EX-2 aircraft. Due to budget cuts and other needs, currently, the Air Force plans to purchase about 98 aircraft of the type. However, a recent congressional proposal wants to increase that number to at least 122 F-15EX Eagle II fighter jets. Congress almost always wins over the military in such battles over purchasing or retaining weapons systems, so it is likely that the Air Force will indeed purchase more F-15EX aircraft for its fleet. Over the last 3.5 years, we changed our workflow and created space for fuselage production going forward, so that when we move to a rate of 2 aircraft per month in 2025, we have a fully streamlined production line. F-15EX Eagle II. Specifications and capabilities. The Air Force's new fighter aircraft is a 4.5 generation fighter jet that has the technology and potential to be competitive in a close environment. In terms of capabilities, the F-15EX Eagle II fighter jet can reach speeds of around Mach 2.5 or nearly 2,800 miles per hour, and carry up to 30,000 pounds of air-to-air and air-to-ground weapon systems. The aircraft's ability to carry so much ammunition is what makes it so useful. Indeed, depending on the assigned mission, the F-15EX Eagle II can carry up to 12 air-to-air missiles, including the AN-9 Sidewinder heat-seeking missile and AN-120N RAM radar homing missile, or 24 air-to-ground bombs and missiles. The aircraft has an operational range of about 2,000 miles and a combat radius of 800 miles. Moreover, through its advanced sensors, it can be linked with other air, sea, and land assets to ensure a more efficient strike chain. As a first step, the U.S. Air National Guard will be equipped with this new aircraft to protect the homeland.